Here's the top headlines. Distinguished Lecture Series 2026 held at High Court of Manipur. Joint Tribal Council vows to support all forms of agitation of United Naga Council in seeking justice for the brutally murdered 6 Nagas. Assam Rifles police recover huge cache of arms and military stores in Manipur's Kukching. Christian organization denounces killing of 6 Naga villagers in Manipur. Search on for Class 8 students swept away by floodwaters in Churachandpur. India, France to set to deepen undersea defense capabilities. Odisha announces free education. Ended war with Iran peace deal by weekend, Trump says. A very good evening. You're watching the Primetime ELITETV English News and I'm your host, Ragina, giving you the news in detail. The High Court of Manipur on 13th June organized Distinguished Lecture Series 2026 at the High Court's auditorium. The event was attended by Supreme Court of India's Judge Justice N. Koteshwar Singh, Justice M. Sundar, Chief Justice High Court of Manipur, Justice A. Guneshwar Sarma, Justice A. Bimol, Manipur Judicial Academy Director, and High Court of Manipur's former Justice Golmai Gaifulsalu, along with all Manipur Bar Association President C.H. Bimol Chandra, Bar Council of Manipur Chairman S. Braj Bihari Singh, and other dignitaries. Speaking in connection with the event, Supreme Court of India Judge Justice N. Koteshwar stated lawyers of the Valley districts are no longer able to visit the courts in hill districts, and lawyers of the hill districts are also no longer able to visit the courts in the Valley districts of the state. He added that the root cause of such inabilities must be found out and resolved at the earliest. He highlighted that Manipur is one of the developing states of India. However, till date, no national level law university has been established in the state. He further stressed on the need to eradicate the rampant cases of corruption in the state.
In other parts of the country, what are the challenges the judicial system faces while delivering justice? They are all issues, I'm sure, will help us better implementation of the law in our own state if we are able to understand how it is being dealt with in other parts of the country.
Addressing a press meet at the Manipur Press Club on 13th June, Joint Tribal Council convener Mera Chao expressed that the Joint Tribal Council will support all forms of agitations launched by the United Naga Council in seeking justice for the 6 Naga individuals who were brutally murdered by Kuki militants after holding them in captivity for several days. Speaking to media persons during the press meet, which was also attended by several Naga leaders, Joint Tribal Council convener Mera Chao further stated that the brutal murder of the 6 Nagas is nothing but a heinous and barbaric act committed by the Kuki militants, and stressed that they will continue their agitation until justice is served to the victims of the brutal incident.
Asigumba misam prajabu khud hat ni hat thin sa nga de se hena tamthiba mongda hat pa adugumba group organization adudi terrorist organization ne haibasi lawthokadabani aduga amuk madugumba organization aduki aduma terrorist organization ki president ariba magi nupi aduna nemsa kipgen deputy CM hariba aduna karambaina Manipur government ki deputy CM oiga debno moren ground deputy nemsa kipgen deputy CM ki famde ki step down tawga debani.
Assam Rifles on 13th June conducted a one-day free medical camp at the Uripok Relief Camp under Imphal West District. General surgeons, orthopedicians, gynecologists, ophthalmists and dentists participated in the free medical camp, providing medical treatment and consultation to the participants. Further medicines were also distributed for the inmates of the Uripok Relief Camp. Speaking on the occasion, one inmate, Yankom Memi, expressed dissatisfaction over the congested space and inconveniences faced by the inmates of the relief camp.
This is a small humanitarian initiative on behalf of the Idea South and the Assam Rifles to provide some kitchen utensils, some stationery for the children. Then we also organize a medical camp, and you would have seen a mobile dental van outside. That is to give some kind of assistance from our side to allow these displaced families to live with honor and safety and dignity. And in conjunction with civil administration, we hope that this small effort from our side would be able to provide some comfort and some security to these displaced families.
Usually, we have a program for more than people hai na. So, which ko amma ta kuch hai kisi amma ta phang kiri hai. Ada ini ngasi apa na lagi bese yang wah kubam hai bese. Tapi mo ye sien tu ta kuch siapa ya kya. Apa ye sien na bahasa ana wah hai yang amma lagi hai. Kalau kaya kuis aku sih bukan dari game sudah kaya kuis nak hang kita ini, aku sih kalau makan tak lehen kita ini, kaya kuis aku sih awak makan kita ini hari ini.
Social worker Choibam Devin has expressed that BJP-led government is on the verge of bifurcating state Manipur into 3 units, destroying its unified integral structure. The statement was made on the 13th June in connection with observance of remembrance of 3 brave souls, late Yumnam Sujit Kumar Meitei, Laishram Suresh Meitei and Moirangtham Hemant Meitei, who let down their lives on 13th June of 2023 at the unfortunate common lock incident defending Meitei villages against illegal cookie narco-terrorists during the violence which sparked off on 3rd May 2023. The remembrance ceremony was organized by Oksu Ningthamcha Village Protection Committee. Speaking further on the occasion, social worker Choibam Devin highlighted that 9 brave souls lost their lives in the common log incident fighting against cookie narco-terrorists, and 3 brave villagers of Oksu Ningthamcha Village also let down their lives. He stressed that the inefficiency of the present BJP-led government has resulted in the loss of several innocent lives in the hands of the cookie narco-terrorist. He stated that the present incompetent ministers and MLAs of the state must resign on moral ground on their failure to protect innocent lives and to restore peace and normalcy in the state Manipur, which has been reeling under turmoil and unrest since 3rd May 2023. On the other hand, political activist Sapumcha Kanglepal, while participating in the ceremony, expressed that the slain brave warriors were not hired by paying money. They had come forward to protect the state and the people of Manipur owing to their patriotic feelings of motherhood Manipur. He highlighted that prior to 1949, Manipur had been reeling along with other nations on the path of development and prosperity. However, after the merger of Manipur into the Indian Dominion in 1949, Manipur has been shattered into pieces.
Manipur si chahi lisang sitna ningkha tamna lakchaba ningthau panba leibak amoina lakchaba aduga malemgi hongai sakhatpagi lamjenda su khumang chauksana lakpa mating leiba furpa moina lae khudamoina malem sidaida sagol kangjai puthomba laioi khrabai paipu singjigi top matik mayai leibani ngasi akhoi gi phijet leiteng mayam singsa laioi khrabai paipu singdo thambiramni
Hojik pai riba lengak pai badi yaw riba MLA sing khudak tagi design to biraga palebak Manipur kan bangam gadaba miyam gi property miyam gi lanthum miyam gi punchi kan bangam gadaba adunguma sarkar am form tawraga sana lebak Manipur ji ingsipa adunguma leibak mo hoinam honaba kanda isa na gyan tagadame wafam ji thamjage.
Relief Center for the Welfare of Differently Abled Person Manipur of Singjamai Chingamathak, as part of its ongoing outreach programs, conducted a one-day free medical camp cum health talk at a Kamuching Kulans Community Hall under Imphal East District. The camp was organized in cooperation with New Delhi-based National Foundation for India. During the event, Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal Community Medicine Department Health Educator M. Megachandra Mithai spoke as resource person on cancer, tuberculosis and other non-communicable diseases. During the camp, a total of 125 people were provided free medical checkup and consultation, along with providing free medical tests and medicines.
Health educator haji cancer kumba TB kumba adu malena leungi matanga sana masi lena leungi kamdong ni bere kono kariman naraga di kamaina laing gani gamena sikumba lena leungi lo matanga karimating iri hebdo adu matang yam sunu takti ki baru ina aina taza hubuda aina khando hubuda TB hebelena si yamna laiba aduga gamena yang free da lain boya batu malena amni haina sigin bunde kai si yam ne takti ki.
Assam Rifles and Thobal Police Commandos jointly recovered a massive cache of arms, ammunition and military-grade equipment during an operation in Manipur's Kaching district, dealing a significant blow to insurgent networks operating in the region. The operation was carried out in the general area of Purna Haito Pokpi in Kaching district based on specific intelligence inputs. Security forces recovered a large quantity of weapons, ammunition, explosives and combat gear suspected to be linked to insurgent activities. Among the weapons seized were a USA-made .32 pistol along with 4 rounds of ammunition, 2 single-barrel breech loading SBBL guns and 2 detonators. The recovered ammunition included 7 AK series rounds, 18 SLR rounds, 29 rounds of 303 ammunition and 3 INSAS rounds. Security personnel also recovered a striker spring, 2-tier smoke cells, 12 KCB logo stickers and a bipod. In addition to the arms and ammunition, the joint team recovered a substantial quantity of military equipment including 12 bulletproof plates, 2 bulletproof fiber plates, 2 helmets and a bulletproof jacket. The cache also included 60 combat shirts, 57 combat pants, 2 combat jackets, 18 combat caps, 8 pairs of combat shoes, 23 combat belts and an MP5 sling. Officials said the recovery represents a major success in ongoing efforts to curb insurgent activities and maintain law and order in the conflict-affected state. The All Manipur Christian organization has strongly condemned the alleged abduction, torture, murder and desecration of 6 Naga civilians whose bodies were recovered on June 10, calling the incident a barbaric and inhuman atrocity and demanding immediate justice for the victims. In a statement issued on June 12, AMCO expressed profound grief and outrage over the killings, stating that the victims had been abducted from Leilon Vaife village on May 13, 2026. According to the organization, the deceased included 2 pastors and a deacon who had dedicated their lives to promoting peace and serving their communities. Extending condolences to the bereaved families, the Christian body said the incident had left an indelible scar not only on the Christian community but also on all those who value justice, humanity and peace. AMCO alleges that the victims were subjected to torture, mutilation and dismemberment, describing a reported acts as a gross violation of human dignity. The organization stated that no political, ethnic or territorial grievance could ever justify violence against innocent civilians and warned that such acts undermine coexistence and social harmony in Manipur. Calling for accountability, AMCO urged both the Government of India and the Government of Manipur to launch an immediate, transparent and comprehensive investigation into the case. It demanded the swift arrest and prosecution of those responsible in court and authorities to take concrete measures to ensure the safety and security of vulnerable communities. Search operations are underway in Manipur's Churachandpur district to trace a minor girl who was swept away by flash floodwaters triggered by heavy rain, officials said on Friday, June 12. The incident occurred on Thursday at Tuibung when the class 8 student was returning home from school. She was caught in a strong current and swept away by floodwaters, officials said. The missing girl has been identified as Lamboy Kim, a student of Radhakrishnan Foundation School. Her whereabouts remain unknown as of Friday evening, prompting an extensive search operation involving local volunteers and civil society organizations. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
Manipur के हानबा न्यूरो पेशेंट्स के अमत तंगाइरबा स्पेशलाइज्ड हॉस्पिटल न्यूरो इमरजेंसी ट्रॉमा नेट मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल सिंगजाई मथक टोंगथामली कायदा हांदुकचरे हॉस्पिटल असना मरुइना बीपी स्ट्रोक ब्रेन ट्यूमर लम्बी की खुदोंगथिबा स्पाइनल डिस्क प्रोलैप्स स्पाइनल ट्यूमर अमदी माइग्रेन चिंगबा लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असदा न्यूरो की लायंग चंगबा अफब मखल की खुसु खुलाई अमदी मशीन मरंग कायदे लई मशीना कोक मरी लेनबा तोंगान तोंबा मखल की अनाबसिंग निंगथिना लायंगली लमदम मसिदा न्यूरो सर्जन यामना तांगलिबा मरमना चिंगुमदी अरापा मफुमदगी लाकबा अनाबसिंग न्यूरो सर्जन उननबा होनबदा अवाबा कया मायोंगदरी मसिदा सुनतना मतम तिंतना अनाबा लायंगना मरम ओरगा खुदोंथिबा कया सुमायोंगदरी मसी पुनमक्तगी खरदो ओरेबसु कन्ननबा डॉक्टर पार्किंसन सिंह एमसीएस न्यूरो सर्जरी एम्स न्यू दिल्ली ना मसामकी हॉस्पिटल असिदा पुंग कुनमरी लेतना अनाबसिंग लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असिदा अताब ममलदा लाइन मतनतना ओपीडी जनरल अमदी आईसीयू बेड्स ऑपरेशन मेडिसिन एक्सरे अमदी लैब कमैली नबसलसु अताब ममलदा फंगल्ली ngasi रेंशन बिरो अमदी खुदोंग चाबा सिगसि लोबियो हेना कुबा मरोड गिदमक हॉस्पिटल असि टेलीफोन नंबर 70053416 नत्रगा 8974572154 दा पाउ फबिरक यागनी
लालबती सुमथोपा मोसलबती नालहनबा मिपुम खुदिमकी हौना सानी आइहाक जेनी खुराई लाइबाक सेमबदा मिपुम खुदिमकसु सरुक यामिना सि हाइतुना पाउजें खरा पुदुना लाक्चरी बोटर लिसिंगबो तासेंना थमनबा एलिजिबल ओइबा बोटर सिंगदमक याहननबा ECI ना स्पेशल इंटेंसिव रिवीजन हाइबदी SIR 2026 हौरे मे की तारीख 19 जून की तारीख 19 फावबदा BLO युमथों खुदिंगी लाकनी मखोइना पिरंबा इन्यूमरेशन फॉर्म मेंशन बिरगा BLO दा सिनाबियु इन्यूमरेशन फॉर्म सबमिट तविद्रबदी वोटर लिस्ट दा मिंग यावलोय अकुप मरोल गिदमा BLO दा हंबियु नत्रगा 1950 दा कॉल तवियु I am in RU
New Life Advanced Diabetes Healing and Wellness Healthcare Center na natural oiba pambai sing amadi matamga chunarabu khutsukulai kya sazinaduna tongan balaina layong kaya mai pakna laying jari mafam asida laying jariba laina layong sing adudi diabetes, liver disease, arthritis, lutong chikpa naba, constipation, sinus, blood pressure, piles, gallbladder amasung kidney danung leiba kidney ga mari lainaba layong sing amadi asthma na singbani diabetes ki oina diabetes na wahelakpa khongkho chikpa naba khongya saba tumba yadaba hakchang sokthaba chingba layong khodimak laying duna chada mari futara manga gi chang da reverse toba ngamle constipation gi oina numit 15 ni da mapung phana phanba ngamle amadi blood pressure tha amadagi tha ahum phawba gi manungda normal ohanba ngamle ngasi maglangsin bio New Life Advanced Diabetes Healing and Wellness Healthcare Center Thangmaiban DM University gi makha thangba kabole kai nongchup akhoi contact number 9856148205
Shuti nataba numit singde specialist amagi manakta chatpa matam sangdabara Haujikti Babina Hospital na thabak tawba lalolitik tawba madi thabak sinba miyoi singidamak special weekend Sunday OPD clinic handuk sari
Nomaijing khudingi adongi khudung chagadaba matam yengbiraga ayuki pung 9 dagi nungthilgi pung 3 fawbagi manungda medicine ENT cardiology urology gastroenterology PMR surgery chest medicine amadi pediatrics ki experience leiraba specialist sing tanabiyu
subsidized or specialist consultation fee khangatlaba ahanba investigation amadi procedure da char taragi discount priority registration fast track appointment amadi mapam amattada tongan ba analayengi kudung chaba singi kanaba lobiyu
adongi achinba matamda ayetpa pidana adongi hakchang fana thambiyu babina hospital gi special weekend Sunday OPD clinic ta lingsin bidao
appointment lognaba kidamak amadi ahinbu wapam singi damak 69093 9066 ta call tawirau
mating leiba layeng fanghanjariba babina hospital hanadagi hena khudong chaba pizari
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Friday targeted Prime Minister Narendra Modi over the deaths of 3 Indian seafarers in a US military strike on a commercial vessel, paying a compromised PM cannot protect the sons of Mother India as he lacks both the courage and the strength to anger those who took away their lives. In a post in Hindi on X, the leader of the opposition in Lok Sabha questioned Prime Minister Modi's silence on the issue. The opposition party also asserted that Modi also has repeatedly showcased his personal rapport with President Donald Trump as a diplomatic achievement, cannot evade responsibility when that relationship fails to protect Indian lives and interests. In a statement, the Congress expressed profound grief at the tragic loss of 3 Indian sailors off the coast of Oman. As New Delhi looks at bolstering its military might, including underwater combat capability against the backdrop of increasing contestation in key maritime zones, India and France are poised to deepen overall defense ties during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the European country beginning Saturday. France has emerged as a key supplier of military hardware to India, and both sides are looking at expediting key military procurement projects such as New Delhi's decision to acquire more submarines and fighter jets. It is learned that both sides are likely in submarines which will be jointly constructed by state-run Mazagon Dock Limited and France Defense Naval Group. Odisha Chief Minister Mohan Charan Maji on Friday announced free education from the kindergarten to postgraduate levels in the government schools and colleges. Maji, while addressing a press conference here on the occasion of the BJP government completing 2 years in the state, said the move will benefit all students of Odisha, especially those from the economically background classes and girls. In order to make education truly free and universal, my government is announcing to make education from KG to PG completely free of cost. This will benefit all the students of the state, especially the economically background classes and girls. Perhaps such a step in the field of education will be implemented for the first time in the entire country in Odisha, the Chief Minister said. The CM said his government has already taken 2 historic steps in the education sector, implementing the National Education Policy 2020 and setting up Golavarish Mishra Others primary schools in every panchayat. Five Indian Air Force personnel were killed after an AN-32 transport aircraft crashed during a routine sortie at the Jorhat Air Force Station in Assam on June 30. The co-pilot survived the crash and is currently undergoing medical treatment. Confirming the incident, Indian Air Force officials said the AN-32 aircraft met with an accident at approximately 10 am while operating from the Jorhat Air Base. Preliminary reports indicated the aircraft crashed while attempting to land at the airfield before catching fire within the station premises. Emergency response teams were immediately deployed to the crash site to control the blast and carry out rescue operations. While 5 personnel on board lost their lives, the co-pilot was rescued and sifted for treatment. Ukrainian drone strikes on refineries, depots and pipelines. Tanker trucks attacked and left ablaze along the land corridor from Russia to Crimea. Motorists waiting in long lines at gas stations. In a new blow to the Kremlin's narrative that Moscow is winning the 4-year-old war in Ukraine, Kyiv's forces have targeted supplies to Crimea, triggering the worst fuel crisis on the Black Sea Peninsula since it was illegally annexed by Russia in 2014. The persistent attacks reflect the growing intensity and efficiency of Ukraine's drone strikes and have caught Russia off guard and struggling for response. As the country marks the Russia Day national holiday on Friday, signaling the start of summer vacations, the gas shortages are threatening to cause further disruptions to the tourism-dependent region when its beaches and resorts. In a rare public acknowledgement, the Kremlin has recognized the scope of the problem and promised to address the issue quickly. U.S. President Donald Trump said that the deal to end the war with Iran is nearly complete and is expected to be signed over the weekend in Europe as a court of military strikes on the Islamic Republic hours after threatening to take control of its oil industry. Trump, speaking to reporters at the Oval Office on Thursday afternoon, said Vice President J.D. Vance is expected to attend the signing ceremony, which could take place in Europe as soon as this weekend. The U.S. President said he has spoken to leaders of Middle Eastern countries, including Qatar, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Kuwait and Pakistan regarding the latest rounds of negotiations. Later, addressing a rally in favor of Georgia Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones, who is running for the post of governor, Trump declared that the U.S. has ended the war with Iran. Trump claimed that India has committed to permanently abandoning any effort to obtain a nuclear weapon. Trump's remarks about signing the peace deal with Iran over the weekend came at an event where he announced the restoration of commercial fishing in protected areas of the Pacific Ocean. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's have a look at the top headlines once again. Distinguished Lecture Series 2026 held at High Court of Manipur. Joint Tribal Council votes to support all forms of visitation of United Naga Council in seeking justice for the brutally murdered 6 Nagas. Assam Rifles Police recovered a huge cache of arms in military stores in Manipur's Kakching. Christian organizations denounces killing of 6 Naga villagers in Manipur. Search on for Class 8 students swept away by flood waters in Churachandpur. India, France set to deepen undersea defense capabilities. Odisha announces free education. Ended war with Iran, peace deal by weekend, Trump says. That's all for now. Thank you for tuning in and keep watching ELITETV English News for more updates. Thank you and have a good night.